television gantry at the front of the Ken Turner stand. Smattering of spectators, always a little bit concerned about how many would turn up for this game here today. And about to get underway with Mohamed Amir, left arm over from the wanted throw down. Goes into Richard Levy, the right-hander. Outside the off stump. Oh, and Levy has dragged it on first ball. Wow, what a disaster start for Northants. It was a wide, I think, a low full toss from Amir. But Levy has leant out to try and drive away through the covers and has dragged it into his off stump. So he's gone for a diamond duck. And the first ball of the innings, Northampton 0-for-1.
It was there to be hit, wasn't it? It was wide. It was a low full toss, as you say. His feet towards the ball, stuck in his crease a bit, playing as a Mahmood, the Pakistan great and the bowling coach currently, just walking around the outfield in front of us. Junaid in now to Cobb once again. This one down the leg side. It's going to be called a wide. Good take by Sarfraz, diving away towards his left. Just as I was saying that Junaid Khan has been very disciplined with his line. That one down the leg side. So another extra on the total. 20-for-1 now in the 6th over Northants.
Yeah, he's a lovely fella, Azhar Mahmood, away to our left-hand side. Bowling coach here now for Pakistan. Long time in county cricket as well. Very familiar with English conditions.
Of course, a bit of a Surrey legend. Lives in the Greater London area, has done for many years. Junaid comes in once again to Josh Cobb. And this one full and defended down to mid-off. No, there to be driven, and Cobb leaning forward and giving it the full treatment down the ground. So another boundary for him. Northants move on to 24-for-1. Cobb on to 10. Curran at the other end on 12. Into the 6th over.
Beautiful piece of timing, wasn't it? Just leant on it. He has this sort of wristy way of driving, Cobb. For a powerful man, he often uses his wrist to good effect. And when racing back up towards the Wilson stand. Fine shot.
So 24-for-1. Junaid Khan in over the wicket once again to Cobb. And this one short, and he plays and misses in the end. It was an attempted uppercut from Josh Cobb. Good pace, though, from Junaid Khan. Went through at about shoulder height, that one. And Cobb not able to get any contact onto that. Fielder at third man is quite fine. He was looking to play that one over the keeper's head. Interesting field change here. Mohamed Amir at fine leg has come to a short fine leg position. Inside the circle, mid-wicket push back to the boundary. We're going to see another short delivery here. Junaid comes into Cobb, and no, this short of a length and edged, and just out of reach from Sarfraz Ahmed, who got his right hand to it. Went in between Sarfraz and the first slip, and it's down to the boundary for 4 runs. Very streaky indeed there from Josh Cobb, who was just fishing outside his off stump. No foot movement there from Cobb, looking to cut that one away through the offside, but he got away with it in the end. 28-for-1. Cobb moves on to 14, and that is the end of the 6th over.
I mean, really quickly ended it down to Sarfraz's right-hand side, and he couldn't cling on. It's been a quick opening spell by both this pair, Amir and Junaid. Cobb a flashing edge
from both Amir and Junaid. As Amir comes in now to Josh Cobb, who just defends this one into the covers. No run. Shouts of shabash, which means well done, well bowled. Sarfraz, the captain, clearly happy with the way Mohamed Amir's gone so far. The 1 wicket for him again, who defends this to point. No run once again. Josh Cobb moves on to 15. Ben Curran 13. The only thing about those India-Pakistan games, of course, very highly billed, over 1 billion people watching all around the world. They've been pretty one-sided in recent times. They don't play each other in bilateral series because of all the politics, so they only meet at ICC tournaments. The last time was very one-sided in Pakistan's favour. In 50-over cricket, it's been very one-sided recently in India's favour. Will we see a close one this time? Amir comes into Curran once again. He just guides this nicely down to third man. They jog through for another single.
Well, the last Champions Trophy was incredible, wasn't it? Because Pakistan were horrendous at the start of the competition. You thought, this is a side going home.
But I think Ben Curran was comfortably in his crease.
Very keen so far, Curran, hasn't he? He was eager to impress. First game of the season for him on Friday against Worcestershire. Played a poor shot, was caught up at mid-on. Hasn't settled so far here either.
Often that is the way for a lot of the fringe players in these tour games. They do get opportunities, and if they perform against a high level of opposition, it could set them up well for the rest of the season. As Junaid comes in to Curran once again, just defends this down into the offside. Good line and length, good pace once again. And again, and this one flicked down towards mid-wicket. And they jog through for a single. Match in Pakistan's Tour of England, beating Kent comprehensively at the weekend. Junaid round the wicket now to Josh Cobb, who guides this down to third man. Lovely looking shot there. Just leaning back, and it's a no ball as well. So Junaid over the wicket, around the wicket that time. They're just overstepping, so it's going to be a free hit. As Sarfraz just adjusts his field now. Ben Curran back on strike for the free hit. So Junaid's going to come back over the wicket, the left arm seamer. So the slip comes out of place. Fine leg is pushed a little bit wider. It's a short fine leg as well. And, Mohammed Amir comes into short third man, so the two fielders outside the circle, a deep mid-wicket, deep wide fine leg as well. So what is Junaid going to do here? He comes in to Curran, who gives himself some room outside the leg side, and he's caught at a short fine leg, but it's a free hit. So he's going to survive. But a good bit of bowling in the end from Junaid. He saw Ben Curran giving him one.
Been a good bat.
Packed offside field, point. Two men in the covers, mid-off. Hasnain comes in wide of the off stump and cut away beautifully by Ben Curran. It's going to go all the way to the boundary for 4 runs, just wide of the third man fielder there, backward of point. Hasnain back in once again to Curran. This one just flicked backward of square leg. One through for a single. Sun comes out through the clouds once again here at Northampton.
Yes.
Into Josh Cobb. This one full and driven, just wide of mid-off. A couple of dives there by the extra cover fielder and mid-off, but it bisects them beautifully, and it's trickling away down towards the boundary. 4 more runs to Josh Cobb. Always on those blooper reels every Christmas. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer currently at Manchester United. A bit of Mancunian in his accent as Wasim comes in to Curran, and that one playing a miss outside his off stump.
The ball in Swansea, Imad. So he's a West Walian.
Imad into Curran again. This one wide, and reaching for that Curran, trying to guide that one backward of point on the offside. Just gets an outside edge down to the short third man fielder, no run.
Played a lot of league cricket in England as well.
He knows the conditions well. Slip brought in now as he comes into Curran, who guides this one down to short third man, no run.
In his first appearance of the season, and a return for Mohammed Azharullah. Wonderful to see. He's in the side as well. So 48 for 1 after 10 overs, and Hasnain from the wanted road end going into Curran, who's dragged it into his middle stump, just outside the off stump. Curran looking to dab it away. Little bit of movement back into the left-hander, and Curran follows Levy in dragging into his own stumps, and Curran goes for 23, 48 for 2 at the start of the 11th over.
And immediately Curran disappointed with himself, just got himself set. It was a very difficult start indeed for him, playing clearly against Junaid Khan and Mohammed Amir, and just as